Hello, everyone. Konnichiwa. This is Black and Radio, and I am your host, Natasha.
And I am Mo.
Okay, Momo. And this is our show called What's Up? Can you say it for me, Momo?
Okay. What's up?
We have today a special guest. His name is Marcel. Marcel, say hello to everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
Marcel is our special guest from Germany, so we're going to have a little bit going on today, asking him some questions about his experience here in Japan after 1 year. It's been really interesting. Okay, so let's introduce our show a little bit more.
Mommy, I love you.
You love me? Really? Oh, okay, Momo. So how are you doing today?
Good.
Okay. What did you do this week that was really special?
Play with toys.
Oh, what's your favorite toy?
LL.
Oh, what do you like about this LOL?
But her neck just come over, like move around.
Oh, really?
And just go that way and this way in the front.
Oh, can you say that in Japanese?
I can't.
Why not?
I don't know.
I don't know. 知らない。それ日本語にも言ってくれるか。あ、知らないって。Okay, so let's give you a little background on what our corner is about. What's up basically is what's up. We want to know what's going on in the Kansai area from Osaka to Kyoto to Kobe, also in Japan and around the world. And my name is Natasha Whitaker Wase, and this is Little Momo. She's my co-host. And we hopefully want to have special guests every week, global residents, with foreigners living here in Japan, and also Japanese English speakers. 日本人のに英語ペラペラのゲストでも本当に参加してほしいなんですけど。And for now, we're just going to get started. What's up? This is 2020, February 1st. And there's already so many things going on in the Kansai area. So we have events. You can check my Facebook page for any events that I saw and I posted. So I want everyone to know on the first Saturday of every month, I will do this show. If you let me know you have an event coming up, or if you have a poster, or if you have any information that you want me to put across, then go ahead, let me know. Send me a message on Messenger, or you can go ahead and post it directly to my wall. If I get around to it, I'll be able to address each one. So we do have some events coming up that's really interesting. One going on right now with the Harlem JP Choir and Butch Hayward. So check my page, see what's up, and hopefully I can try to keep it updated. There's lots of things coming up. We have Valentine's Day coming up very soon. There's 2 events that I know of on Valentine's Day, one in Kobe and then one more here locally. And hopefully we can get you more information as the show continues.
Mommy?
Yes.
Jaja's birthday today.
Whose birthday today?
Jaja.
Really?
Me.
I don't know. He didn't tell me that. Really? But someone does have a birthday. What is that right there? Can you tell me what that is?
What?
On the table.
That's my
What's its name?
Mama.
Okay, so there's some people in America who may not know what this is. I'm sure. He's a superhero?
It's a bread on Pama, maybe.
Oh, it's Anpanman. He's a superhero. Very famous superhero in Japan. Can you tell me something about Anpanman, Momo?
He fights Viking Man.
Oh, the bacteria villain. His name is Biking Man. Have you seen this Anpanman cartoon before, Marcel?
Yeah, but not. I don't have idea about it. Just,
So with the kids who come to my home and do English, we do have an ABC Anpanman and learning English with Anpanman. And usually Biking Man is the villain. Biking means bacteria.
I'm Mama.
And
I'm
there's quite a few other characters, but they're all fashioned after bread. Do you know what anpan is?
yeah.
Do you remember the first time you tasted anpan?
Mommy, Mama.
Can you describe what's anpan like?
Ampan man?
Well,
No,
the
no, really.
anpan.
The ampan? Isn't it the bread filled with something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you surprised the first time you had?
It was good.
Did you know right away what was inside?
Mommy, look at the mic.
Okay. Well, ampan is we wouldn't say a pastry. It's more like a bun that has a filling in the inside of sweet beans. And these are a darker type of bean, so most people don't know that it's a bean filling on the inside. But it's quite a good snack, actually. But this particular character, Ampaman, sometimes he gets low on power and the baker has to bake him a new head. I know. So more with some culture coming up with our Ampaman. My Japanese English speakers, you should be able to hang in this conversation. アンパンマンは新しい頭を作ってくれて、ちょっと力アップしてバイキングマンに戦うというキャラなんですけど。Yes.
Ampama is bread.
Yeah. Yeah.
So big old headed bread.
You had some curious questions about Ampaman. Ampaman, what is the rest of his body made of? This is with Momo. She was very curious. I can't answer.
Mommy, what about his hand is tastes like broccoli?
I don't know. I don't think that's very possible. Do you like broccoli?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about his nose tastes like carrot?
アンパンマンの花は人参の味するかどうかわからないけど、but it is orange. Carrots are orange.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Marcel is our special guest today. You can say hello. You want to introduce yourself, or should I just go ahead and ask away?
Go ahead.
Okay. So, when did you first come to Japan?
Last year, beginning of February,
Okay.
I arrived in Tokyo first.
So, まあちょうど1年ぐらい前に2月に日本に来ました。
Hi,
So you were on a working holiday visa.
Yeah.
And can you share us a little bit about your experience with coming to Japan? I was very, very shocked when you told me on a working holiday visa, they don't require you to have a Japanese proficiency level.
Oh yeah. You don't need any ability. It's yeah, but I think it's necessary to have a little Japanese skill before you come here. But yeah.
So here you are, boom, in Japan, and on a working holiday, you're permitted to work and also travel around. So I think it would be also good for people to kind of do a little more research, figure out where they want to go, what they want to do, make contacts before coming. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Everything's better to be prepared before you come here. Yeah.
What about your Japanese level? How much did you prepare before you came?
Just a little basic, like hiragana, katakana, and some kanji, but it wasn't enough.
Oh. じゃあ日本に来る前に日本語のなんていうか、まあ、proficiency level は別に、必要ではなくてビザが取れるから日本に来て、how would you say your level was? どのぐらいの日本語が喋ってた？
Yeah, that's difficult to.
But you really like studying Japanese because I
Yeah,
saw
of
some of
course.
your kanji notes. He writes beautifully. I was like, wow, look how beautiful your kanji, your Chinese characters are. Wow. But learning Japanese can be a difficult journey for everyone. So we definitely want to encourage other people, but also...
Excuse me?
Yes, Momo.
Among is a bread, but what about his feet is a broccoli?
That's something we can probably check out at the Ampaman Museum. How about that? We can probably go before next month, and then we can report.
Mommy, what about his tummy full of bread? What if he eat too much bread?
I don't know if Ampaman would eat bread or not. This is an interesting
Yeah,
thing.
but mommy, do you know bread? I'm gonna just maybe eat the half of the bread. He's bread too easy to eat. Maybe he just eats sugar plum instead of bread, or he eat too much donuts. He get more stronger.
Okay. So maybe we should have Ampaman as a special guest the next time on, and then we could learn more about the Ampaman. I think that's a good idea. I think more people in the world should know about the Ampaman animation.
Mommy, I have a question.
Sure.
What Pama always filled with blood or broccoli?
I don't think he's filled with either, because his head is made out of
Bread.
and beans. Beans that are sweetened into a bean paste.
Yeah, but maybe he have eyes.
Okay. All right, so why don't we maybe we should also go ahead and take that. Jaja said, make sure you also use camera 1.
Hi.
Yeah, is that better?
Wah, 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 pee. Wah, 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 pee.
Yeah,
Nyang, nyang, nyang,
that's a
nyang,
much better
nyang,
picture of you
nyang.
guys. Okay, so let's keep our conversation going. Okay, since you came to Japan, you can share us a little bit about your experience. What did you get a chance to do within this amazing last year?
Yeah, that's not so easy. It feels like more than 1 year since I'm here. But maybe because I made a lot of different experience, and it was not really the holiday experience. It was more the living experience.
Yeah.
Ma,
It's interesting when you come to Japan to work, you go right into work mentality.
Yeah.
And working in
Excuse me?
Japan can be an eye opener for
Excuse me?
anyone. Yes, Momo.
what hair made out of? What hair made out of?
What is hair made out of?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know, so let me write that one down. What? Kami ga nani o? What is hair made? Do you know how to answer that question for Momo? Okay, anyone
No
out there,
idea.
if you know what hair is made out of, please share that information to my wall so Momo can get some information. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe out of a beard.
No, we have to figure out what it's really made out of. You want to know the answer. I'm going to figure it out.
Mommy, what metal made out of?
Okay, so Momo, all of your great questions, save for later when I ask you about your questions, okay? Do you have a question for Marcel?
A little.
Okay, ask Marcel a question. Marcel, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, when you have a 5-year-old on a mic, ask Marcel a question.
So what made out of a beard?
What?
What made out of a beard?
Oh, you mean his beard?
Yeah.
Oh, my beard.
Yeah. Do you like Marcel with his beard or without his beard?
I like the way he has his beard, like a long beard.
A longer beard?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Maybe he should try that out one day when he can take a vacation.
Yeah.
So back to our conversation. I think what we were talking about is working in Japan, and most people don't quite understand how working in Japan can be such a, what we say in American English, a grind. You go to work, and work is work, and you know, you take a break from work and you go back to work. And usually the izakaya and drinking how do you feel about Japanese after work practices? In general.
Yeah, what should I say about that?
It's like a good thing. I think workplace
It's not.
for a salaryman maybe is a little more stressful. So
Yeah, so you can stress out at the izakaya, of course. Yeah, it's
You
nice
can-
with your coworker or yeah.
eat, small talk,
Yeah.
be human. Right.
Yeah,
Which
to
can
have
be.
a cut from the working.
Okay. So tell us some of the places you were able to get to on your trip this year.
Yeah, most of all was Osaka, of course.
Osaka. So if you had to list up the places to see in Osaka, tell me your list.
Yeah, it's not usually tourist list, I guess.
Okay, but that's good because most people do the tourist thing. They come to Osaka, they go to the Tennoji Tower, sweet,
Oh yeah.
and Osaka-jo, castle, and they hit the shopping scene, the Shinsaibashi walking area, and the Namba, and from there, what else?
That's exactly. I visited exactly those places, but yeah. It's different if you're working close to there and you walk everywhere the shopping street, or it became normal, and yeah.
So I think what you're referring to is like the tourist mode and then
Yeah, it changed.
the living
Mm.
mode. So your working holiday was a little less holiday and more work.
Yeah, I think so. But that's not a bad thing, I guess.
Oh,
Mm.
good experience.
Yeah.
I hope.
Especially at work also.
Okay. So learning Japanese.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's on Palma.
Palma just.
Did you learn any Japanese while you were here in a year? Or would you like to study more? And if so, how do you think communication wise? If you could give advice to any other person who would come to Japan on a working holiday visa, what advice would you give them as far as communication and language is concerned?
Study as much as you can before. Like maybe the N4 level would be comfortable.
Mm.
Mommy put on Palma.
But yeah, don't go unprepared. Like have enough information about what you want to do and about the country. Mm.
Do you think people were really curious about Germany when you met them?
I think it's more like maybe still a bit rare in this area, so they're more surprised.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
So some people, a family abroad, let's stop and say, hi, Mom. How do you say hi, Mom? Say hi, Mom.
I mean,
Yeah, of course.
I'm-
Why
so
not? I
she
mean,
won't
that's
see
the
that
number one,
again.
number one thing to say. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hi,
Mm.
family in America. Hi, friends, everyone around the world. Yay.
Mommy,
Yes.
excuse me.
Would you like to go out?
I'm just gonna want to go out.
You want to go out?
Yeah, little.
Okay. Okay, so Mama wants to go out. You want to let her go out? Let's let you go out. Okay? So sign off, Momo. Say bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Say see you later.
See you later.
Okay. So we'll let Momo just go ahead and slip right on out.
Yeah, Mommy.
Okay?
Magdidado.
Yeah. Okay. Take your headset off. Thank you, Momo-chan, so much. Okay? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Take Palma with you. I know you're gonna go eat some chocolates, right? You like chocolates? Okay. Okay. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Momo.
Bye bye.
She just locked herself in. Okay, so we were jumping around in conversation a little bit about your experience being more work than actually tourist.
Probably, yeah.
And the advice that you would probably want to give more people would be get your proficiency level as high as
Yeah.
possible before you come. That's basically because the average Japanese person, how do you feel? Their English level?
Yeah, it's rare to find someone who really understands you, and yeah, it's sometimes mixed up with Japanese, and I try same to talk to them, but it's really difficult.
So I was talking to some of our Japanese English speakers, and she actually gave me a list of reasons why Japanese people are intimidated to speak English. And these are real big concerns because we have more tourists coming to Japan, more foreigners coming to Japan. And some people who can speak English are shy,
Yeah.
maybe intimidated, or shy is the biggest thing, I think. Maybe they have a complex about their English level or
Yeah.
speaking ability.
Because same for me, if I have to talk in Japanese, it's there's like a line you try to cross it, and then it's so worse, and then you stop trying to speak in Japanese
Mm.
with a low level. It's like, yeah.
But I think if you're talking about what you like, it's easy to make friends in the areas that you like. Going out to eat, we love food. Food. In the last year, your favorite Japanese food is? What is it?
I would say everything with taco.
Taco.
Yeah.
Okay, taco is octopus.
Mm.
And either you like it or you really don't like it. And I think it's one of those 50-50 things.
Yeah.
Osaka is famous for
Takoyaki.
takoyaki. I remember the first time I took you to a takoyaki restaurant. Yeah. He was very, very, very happy. It was like a menu. They even had the menu in English.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it
remember
was
that.
interesting. So what is takoyaki? Takoyaki is... Hey, I've
Yeah.
been here almost 20 years. Everyone knows I know what a takoyaki is. Go ahead.
I should explain that, like, I don't know What is takoyaki?
Try in Japanese.
Like, in Japan, that's impossible.
Try in Japanese.
Yeah, it's I don't know how to explain that. What is it? Like a ball with taco inside.
Okay.
Sounds stupid.
So a piece of steamed octopus
Oh yeah.
is dropped
See.
inside a batter and it's not sweet. So most people say pancake, but it's like a
But
pancake batter consistency, but it's not sweet. That's something that we definitely have to let people know. 日本人の皆さん、たこ焼きはどうやって説明しましょうと。で、パンケーキのような生地と言っても、甘くない。それが一番勘違いです。パンケーキといえばちょっと甘さがありますから。So, like a steamed piece of taco dropped into a batter, and then it is grilled and rolled around inside a griddle cup that's shaped like a circle. And it has onion and pickled ginger inside and the sauce. So, sauce. We can have a whole discussion on sauce in
A
Japan.
lot of-
I was so frustrated. I think even maybe last night I was in the kitchen and I'm like, okay, I want okonomi sauce. You know, okonomiyaki too is one of those things they compare to pancakes all the time, but more like a pizza without the cheese. Cabbage mixed up into a batter that's fried on the grill into like a patty. And usually there's a soy sauce, more like a teriyaki style sauce. You know, it's a little thicker, sweeter. But I don't know, it's not just Osaka, but Japan is like the country for sauce. You have the tonkatsu sauce. Tonkatsu is the fried cutlet. My dad he was tonkatsu. He was in love with tonkatsu. And a good thing about having tonkatsu and maybe even the other foods were the dipping sauces. So lots of different choices for dipping sauces. But the tonkatsu sauce, the okonomiyaki sauce, and then yakisoba sauce. All different.
Yeah.
And it's like, why can't you use one and replace it for the other? And every once in a while, it's like, Nah, I put tonkatsu sauce in the curry last night because it was like, where's the Worcestershire sauce? And I was like, okay, I can make it work. It was still good. So your favorite food in Japan up until now, takoyaki?
Yeah, but
Anything
there are a
with,
lot of
so food was probably a very good experience.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe the best.
Maybe the best is the food. Yeah,
Mm.
I mean, if you love eating, Osaka is the kitchen of the world. And 本当に around in this today is our just get used to talking. This might be Marcel's sayonara party. His working holiday visa has come to an end, and he's in the rigorous process of figuring out what's next. And I thought this was a very, very big topic coming up with more and more foreigners being able to come to Japan. And especially on the working holiday visa, having some type of guidance plan may be helpful. So, what's next? After a year, do you just go back home or do you figure out how to stay in Japan? And in Japan, there's more than 20 different visas with 20 different processes. And nobody gives you an opinion here or advice. You have to figure it out yourself and then be able to figure out which process you start and how far you can get along. And hopefully, you have good luck. And I want to wish you good luck because I want you to be able to stay in Japan longer. And today I have something very special just for Marcel since he's our guest. I don't know if you guys can see that. You can't see it. I know it's a camera right behind me that I'm supposed to do that. Okay, so learning languages is a topic that I'm very interested in. And learning German is something that we tried. So, I have some cards. Oh, we don't know how to show the cards, but basically, I don't know how to do this. It's not really visible. But what is German language like, and the listening part is really hard for me. So I want Marcel just to entertain me for a second. Let's see if I can learn some German. My name is.
In German?
Mhm.
Mein?
My
Na-
name is.
Mein Name ist.
Mein Name ist Natasha. Yay!
Perfect.
Ding 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 ding. What else?
Maybe. How are you?
Okay. How are you?
Wie
Wie
geht's?
Geht's?
It's a short form. It's better. It sounds better.
Okay.
Geht's
geht's?
dir?
Wie geht's dir?
How are you?
Wie geht's dir? How are you? Let's jump to fun language in Japan. Is there a phrase that caught you and you love it and you just want to say it all the time? And the opposite, is there a phrase that you really learned to despise?
Maybe not really.
Really? Okay, very convenient language.
Huh?
Convenient. Like if you know this will get you through some situations.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like the 日本語全然できない。
日本語が全然できないという言葉、I don't speak Japanese or I can't speak Japanese at all. You know, わからない。I don't know. わからな
I don't
い。
know how often I say that. Unfortunately.
What else?
It's difficult to. If
Okay,
you're asking
well
me,
look, I'll
but-
give you the opposite test instead of me trying to figure out if I can hear and pronounce German. It's okay.
What?
In Japanese?
大丈夫 yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
大丈夫. It's okay.
So,
Don't worry.
maybe 忘れた
Okay, but you can say most English words with katakana go like no
Oh,
problem or
yeah,
no
that's,
problem. 問題ない, no problem.
問題ありません
Yeah, 問題ない no problem, don't worry. 大丈夫 大丈夫 is easy, is okay, it's okay. Don't worry. I'm sorry.
ごめんなさい。
Excuse
すみ
me.
ません。
Yeah, yeah, ごめんなさい。すみません。Okay, I like you.
好き
Oh, you're so cute. Oh my god. Okay, suki means like, yeah. But, yeah. Yeah. Basic Japanese to get you by the first word, I think in any language around the world, I know you know this word. But in Kansai, there's many different variations of this word. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. Domo arigatou. Domo arigatou. Just different levels of politeness that they add to arigato. Thanks.
Yeah, sure.
And what about Osaka Ben?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't remember now, but sometimes I learned it, but I thought it's normal,
Mhm.
and then people told me no, that's like part of concept.
Mm.
Yeah,
So,
but I never know which.
but
is, like, the
Osaka
different
dialect is
languages.
fun. This is I think you went to Tokyo as well,
Mhm.
right? Okay. What
not that
how do you feel just with environment or with people, the difference between Tokyo and Osaka?
Yeah, I wasn't that long time in Tokyo, but yeah, I think Osaka is more, how to say that, more close or more open.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know, got the feeling like you ask someone and just for a station or something, and this person bring you to the station and figure everything out
Okay,
and help you a
so
lot like that. It's
Kind,
like, yeah,
caring,
really, really kind.
open, approachable.
Mm.
So, まあ、マーセルは東京も行ったことはあったんでしたけど、もう大阪と東京と比べたりすれば、大体大阪の方がみんなは温かくて親切して、もし道に迷ったりしてちゃんとご案内することはなんか普通、まあ大体から大阪の皆さんありがとうございます。感謝しています。We're really, really happy that people in Osaka are approachable. But there are some stereotypes in Osaka as well. We have the Osaka Obasan. Have you ever seen an older lady wearing a leopard skin clothes with big glasses and
yeah.
carrying a little sack of candy? Ami-chan, hoshi? No, really. Momo has walked away from bags of candy from people. They just give her the whole bag. So many times. No, it's okay. Oh, dozo. And it's so funny. But yeah, it's a very warm feeling.
Yeah.
Being in Osaka. So from now, what would you like to do? 1 year working holiday visa, coming from Germany, with a moderate level of Japanese.
Yeah.
If you could go back and do anything differently, what would you do?
More study.
Study more.
Use my time different a bit. Like, yeah. Figure out everything earlier.
Yeah, but that's the
also
adventure, figuring it out as you
Yeah.
go along.
That's right.
Okay. From now?
From now?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I would like to stay a bit longer.
yeah.
Also, I don't want to leave with my Japanese skill like that. It's like 1 year and it's still so poor. It's like, yeah.
So you ready to study some Japanese? Really?
Yeah.
約束できますか? No, I'm really I don't know, even living in Japan as long as I have, I go through certain times where it's time to go back through the kanji book, it's time to look at phrases, it's time to listen and repeat, and it's an ongoing learning experience. And 日本人の皆さんも漢字忘れちゃうでしょ。なかなか書く時がきっかけがなくて書き方書く順番も忘れたりすることがあるから、 learning language is an ongoing experience. So for me, I always pick up new vocabulary. It's always something new happening. But the interesting thing about Japan is so much. You have culture, you have food. It's like a whole new world. It's not even that you can get by with normal communication level, but then there's so many areas to grow in, learning about different things. Okay, any particular topic you want to learn more about in Japan?
How do you mean?
I already know the answer, so
Yeah?
I'm asking.
Alright. Oh, the shoto.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What fascinates you with calligraphy?
At first, the kanji itself says like more than 50,000 exist or something.
Mm.
That's a lot, and I like just parts. You find the parts on the other kanji again, and it's like, yeah, it would be interesting how it starts with that. Like, yeah, and it's kind of drawing. So
I know we're having fun in here, but we can hear Momo laughing from the outside. So she must have some cookies and some chocolate. So she ditched us and just went to her own party. When people approach learning German, what would be an approach for learning German?
German,
Mm-hmm.
I think the grammar is pretty difficult. Even for some German people, they can't handle with that really easy.
Grammar.
Yeah. Sometimes I ask my teacher, I remember that, like, why we do like this, and just remember it. Not really
you
a
hate
reason.
that,
so
right?
It's just like,
just
yeah,
remember.
just do it.
The good thing about Japanese is that you have a, I, u, e, o, ka, ki, ku, ke, ko, sa, shi, su, se, so. And those sounds don't blend as much as in other languages. So you can hear a word and look it up in the dictionary. If you have a dictionary that actually has the alphabet, we call it Roman characters. Other than that, you need to learn hiragana and the dreadful katakana. So hiragana and katakana is like the ABCs, so to speak, and then you have the kanji, Chinese characters. Anything on Chinese characters? Anything you would like to say about learning kanji?
No, I have fun with that. But everybody hates it. And if I say, "Oh, I like to study kanji," it's like they're looking weird at me.
Yeah, because in elementary school, kids have to write out those kanji so many different times, and they have to be perfect. You know, if it's a little different than the way it should be, it could be a different kanji. So it's
so they
kind of
stand
like
out,
annoying in a little
Yeah.
way, because your 10 is not there, or the little dot is not there, or you have one line too many, or this one is not supposed to be touching that. Learning kanji is you either have to really love it, or it's probably something that most people would not want to do. So learning languages. Okay, so on my Facebook page, I have to take a break and kind of look at the page, scroll down. We have some hot topics coming up. I have a friend coming from America. He should get here tomorrow, and he's flying China Air. And everyone I know is very alarmed about the condition with the flu epidemic and things that are happening here. So I thought that he would be here by today, so I wanted to be able to report a little bit on how the airports are, and if precautions are being taken, or if the security was any worse, or if the screening was actually going on. But locally, right here in Japan, many people wear masks. But for people outside Japan, wearing masks in the wintertime is normal. Okay? Okay. I mean, so it's not like, oh no, there's such a big problem, everyone is wearing a mask. Wearing mask here is something that's quite acceptable and normal. And before spring, there's a huge pollen problem. So anyone who is sensitive to hay fever and dust will wear a mask just because. And it's etiquette. Something that most people do considerably to keep from spreading their own germs and to keep from catching germs. And I think Japanese, on the most part, are pretty picky with hand sanitation and taking care of little things like that. So it's considered quite rude to cough on someone or sneeze on someone, or, so it's a way of them, saying excuse me and taking a precaution. So usually we see a lot of people with masks anyway, in the winter months and even in spring. So until March, everyone, drink plenty of water, keep your throat lubricated, and of course, wear your mask in public. This was going to be one of our hot topics coming up because of what's happening right now, in Asia especially, and around the world with the flu. So everyone, please, odaiji ni, and take care of yourself. And we want to roll right down the list of things that's happening for this month. We have Valentine's Day coming up. Now, there was someone I was supposed to call and get some more information about the events coming up. And I'm going to just check my wall just to see if we have any updates that I didn't check before. So, as of now, I know of 2 Valentine's Day events, and one with Percy Jones, PJ3. Everyone know PJ is PJ3. And I'll just go ahead and read right off my wall. If you want to check the information, his information is right there on the wall. It says, take your favorite Valentine out for a night of entertainment, food, and drinks to the castle in Sanonobia, Kobe. Musical guests with an incredible band and free chocolate for the ladies. It should be an incredible night. Okay, so here's the details. Cover charge is Sengohaku yen. It is a dinner course, which is ni Sengohaku yen. And it's an easy night with everything in one place. So entertainment, food, and fun only at the castle. And what I heard is castle is a newer venue in Kobe. So I definitely want to go and check it out. I might even have my camera with me. So what's up? I might drop in and see what's going on in Kobe on the 14th. Okay, and there was something else. We have Jeffrey Quest and Aeroflow. And I was hoping to get more information from them about what's happening, but they also have a Valentine's event coming up, as well as music that's being released around the world. So we will look forward to hearing more about what's happening there. Also, there is a film coming up, and hopefully next month we'll have a special guest to give us a little bit more about the film project and any film that's involving Osaka and maybe Japanese and global interest. Yeah, we definitely want to follow up on, especially anyone here locally. So with that in mind, there's 10 other events. So what I have to say is check my Facebook wall. I'm going to post things. It's really hard to prepare all the media ahead of time. So this is what's going to be my system from now on. Send me a message in Messenger or post your poster to my wall. And if I'm able to scan down and take a look, then that's great. If you're able to take a call, then I could call and let you do your own promotion. But what's up with Kansai? What's going on this month? After Valentine's Day, we have Black History. Black History Month is coming up. I know Black and Radio will be doing a special show on the 15th. So please check for more information about that coming up on the 15th. And I know it's going to be an interesting show coming up ahead. So, Marcel, I want to go back to you, give you a little more time. Okay. All right. So basically, 1 year has gone by.
Yeah.
Quite
Almost.
fast.
Mm.
Yeah. It's been quite fast.
Yeah.
And just jumping right into Japan and working, advisable?
Yeah, I think it was not bad. It was really good experience. Like, yeah, I don't know. It's difficult to explain that, but it's good to be prepared and do everything. Like, other people came with me to Tokyo, and they had more the other experience, like more traveling and more those things, I guess. And for me, it became really quick a home. So, yeah.
So I was just gonna Google really quick. How many countries have a working holiday visa to Japan? I don't know if anyone could answer that question for me. Working holiday to Japan. And I was just gonna go ahead, Google that, see if I can get some information while I'm sitting here. Working holiday visa in Japan. A working holiday visa is a special visa for young people between the age of 18 and 30, 25 in case of some countries, to stay in Japan for up to 1 year. Working holiday visa holders are allowed to work part-time while staying in Japan. And it would be nice to have the list of the countries. There was also some new information that I got just this past year. Last year they made a new working visa, actually. It's a 5-year working visa, and the qualifications and the procedures is really not so clear exactly what you have to do in what time frame, but there are 14 different categories. As far as industry, it's called the specified skill visa, and there's 2 of them. There's 1 and then there's a 2, and I think most people have to go in order. They have to have the 1 first and then get the 2. The 2 allows you to bring family with you, but you have to have a Japanese proficiency level on the JLPT score, N4, qualify for N4. Now, N4 is basically conversational Japanese and being able to read hiragana. We say furigana if it's hiragana and katakana. And then you have a special skill level test. And the skill level, I think they require you to have like 3 years of experience. I also read in an article, and I'll have to repost the article to my page later on because I don't want to get caught, giving someone misinformation. 350,000 foreigners can get this visa. So that's a lot of people coming to Japan. So Japanese English speakers out there, get ready to use your English. And the N4 level is very basic. There's 5 different levels to the Japanese proficiency test, starting with the lowest level at N5. So if they only needed N4 to come and work, this is going to be an interesting transition. But it's great because I always thought you had to have an N3 or N2 or N1. And preparation for N2 or N1 is being able to know at least 2,000 kanji and maybe 1,500 to 2,000 vocabulary words, and basically having a reading level, of course, listening level. There is no writing assessment, thank God. But if there was a speaking, it would be cool because I can talk around anybody. Anyone who knows me is like, I have the gift to talk. We can just talk to ourselves. Jaja said, "Oh, do you have a format for your show?" And I was like, "Yeah, just talk. Oshabari da yo." We can just talk. But the Japanese proficiency test, if you can get your reading level to a certain level, then it's the only way they measure Japanese proficiency. It's the only standardized test as well. So studying on your own, I could give people some advice for studying on your own, but you want to start out with a book that has romaji written in. You can easily sound out words in Japanese, so that is the good thing. You can speak before learning to write, and then you can learn to read too, but learning to read involves writing, believe that or not. Yeah, because eventually they all look alike. So, Marcel, I know that you said you would like to continue your stay in Japan working and studying.
Yeah,
You
of
have
course.
priorities? You want to?
I think both is like same important.
Yeah,
Mm,
most important.
yeah.
I think when it comes to that. Okay. So, thank you, Marcel, for giving us some time today. Yeah. And this is Natasha with What's Up? And today we talked a little bit about what's up with the working holiday visa experience and also foreigners coming in Japan. We want to have more global residents sit in, and even our Japanese English speakers, please participate. I will eventually speak more in Japanese, but dude, Japanese people use your English. Yeah. I want to be able to take a couple of calls, show a few of you off. I speak with a lot of Japanese people who really do speak English. So for me, it's really cool to get feedback from all different types of people, from the working salaryman to the executive to the housewives and with kids. And I think that's the best thing that the best experience I have with helping people with English coaching. So I'm Natasha Whitaker Iwase, and I am a language coach here in Osaka. You can look up NWI Coaching. I'm based in the Homachi area. And today, this was Marcel. And hopefully, Marcel can hang around long enough to teach me more German.
Yeah.
Can you teach me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before I go?
What? Eins,
Eins,
zwei,
zwei,
drei.
drei, drei.
Drei.
That's like super dry.
Like, yeah.
Drei.
Eins, zwei, drei.
Eins,
1, 2,
zwei,
3.
drei. Hi.
1, 2, 3.
Only 3? I said 5.
Huh?
Give
Oh,
me 5.
5.
Yeah,
Ah.
give me 5. Eins,
vi-
zwei,
vier.
drei, 4.
4, 5.
Foot.
5.
Fün.
Fünf.
Fünf. Okay, you guys, I'll try Spanish and French probably before I get any farther in my German studies. But I'm also going to be leveling up in Japanese this year also. Looking forward to a big 2020. So we're ready to go? Momo, come back so you can say bye. Come back and say bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Get you back on now. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Did you have cookies? Yes?
I have chocolate.
Oh, you had chocolate and you had cookies. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So thank you everybody for watching today. This is Natasha, Momo, and Marcel with What's Up? And hopefully next month, I want to be prepared with having more of the media for everyone so they can see the posters of the events that I mentioned during our show. Okay? So, bye-bye.